Hey, what's happening, Nation? It's Son Joku. Today totally sucked. There's no other way to put that. It's like getting punched straight in the throat out there. It really all comes down to our defense, in my opinion. The Colts ended up having 8 true possessions this game. They scored on 7 of those possessions. How the hell do you go out there and expect to win a game if you're going to let a team score on 7 of their 8 true possessions out there? This game truly comes down to our defense. I've seen a lot of people out there pointing the finger at different people, other people wanting to see people fired. It is what it is, man. But I really don't think you're going to see any changes, but it totally pisses me off that we went out there and just kind of looked the way that we looked in this game today. This was not like a must-win situation because Kansas City went out there and handled their business against Miami, but it showed a lot of other teams out there, man. I mean, 3rd and long, we cannot get off the field. 3rd and long, and they run the ball, and we still cannot get off the field. That's complete crap, dude. Our defense is completely suspect at this point. I've been racking my brain about it, trying to figure out exactly what the hell we can do to kind of make things better out there. And, dude, besides a coaching change that I don't see coming because we have another game on Thursday right now, so I don't think you're going to see any true changes coming in out there. But things are looking rough for us right now, man. I want to jump into it. I want to hear your guys' opinions on it. I want to see what's going on with it. Yeah, I see a lot of people calling for Gunther's head, dude. If you get rid of Gunther, who are you going to do? Promote Marinelli out there going into Thursday's game, and then he has 3 days to implement his defense out there? It's not going to work, man. You have to keep rotating with what you have. Our defense right now sucks, man. It completely sucks. Our run defense sucks. Our pass defense completely sucks. I know a lot of people are super high on Abram. I'm starting to really question his coverage capabilities out there. I saw that dude get straight torched twice in this game out there. And it's just blowing my mind, man. He's out of position. Even Gruden's out there calling him out for it. The whole defense looks confused. They look completely lost out there. I understand a lot of you guys that are coming down on Carr about this thing right now. And I get it. 3rd and goal. He's throwing an out at the 5-yard line that has no chance of getting in the end zone. Like, what the hell are you thinking? You got to try to push that ball in. But at the same time, man, if you're putting it on Carr to go out there and have to score every single time we have the ball because our defense cannot stop them and force them to punt for only one time in like early in the second quarter. This is the only time the Colts punted. Every other time they marched down the field and put up some sort of points, and it was more touchdowns than field goals out there. And we stalled out a few times. Carr missed a few damn throws out there, but we were playing against one of the better defenses in football out there right now. And I'll tell you right now, I've never sat down and watched a Miami game in my life, but I watched that Miami versus Kansas City game, and Miami's defense is damn good. So it's going to look very similar to this game if we cannot step it up and figure out what the hell is going on. I want to hear from you guys. I want to know what you guys are thinking, man. I want to jump into these stats a little bit, but not too much, because the only stat that does matter is they scored on 7 of 8 possessions. And that's just complete crap. Phillip Rivers looked like his glory days back there because we're not able to generate any pressure at all, like whatsoever. Our defensive line, regardless of the rotation, Nazip was a healthy scratch again, which blows my damn mind. I'm still not sold on Beasley. I've been pretty open about that. And watching Beasley come in there and Nazip being sat and watching us have a freaking rookie, run the ball 20 times for 150 yards and 2 touchdowns out there, averaging like 7.5 yards a carry. That does not happen to teams that belong in the playoffs out there, man. And blame it on whatever the hell you want. But our defense could not contain a damn team out there. T.Y. Hilton was running past our secondary like they were not even on the field. If Phillip Rivers would have had another passing touchdown this game, because he had a dude that was 5 yards behind our entire secondary, and he threw the ball in between him and another dude because there was a miscommunication. But that dude, he saw that there was nobody in front of him. Just keep running, dude. You know that if Phillip Rivers would have caught that, because I'll tell you right now, a dude like Patrick Mahomes or somebody like Tua out there, they would have caught that and they would have launched that damn ball. Dude, I'm telling you, man, we have some serious problems on the defensive side of the ball. And I'm with you guys. Yeah, fire Gunther. Get his ass out of here. I'm with you. I totally agree with that. But you can't do that when you have 3 days before your next game, ultimately, to get out there and practice and put a team out there. And I know our defense is banged up. It's not a damn excuse, man. If you're sitting a dude like Nazip, bringing in a dude like Beasley, and you're getting rushed for 200 yards out there, you're putting up... Dude, it sucks. They rushed, what was it? That's 200. Yeah, they're over 200 yards rushing in this game, man. That's complete shit, dude. And then Phillip Rivers ended up going for 244 and 2 touchdowns out there. T.Y. Hilton, 5 catches, 86 yards, 2 touchdowns. They pretty much spread us out, and they shut us down this entire damn game. As far as the offensive side of the ball and the way that we were looking, Carr, 31 for 45, 316. He had 2 touchdowns. He had 2 picks. That one pick was off that dude's hands, but it was a freaking pick 6 out there. So he threw a pick 6 against Atlanta. He threw another pick 6 out there today. Richard probably should have ended up having that ball. I really thought Carr played decent. I understand he missed a lot of dudes out there, but we were able to put up 27 on one of the better defenses out there. But we were not able to stop them at all. And they're not like, they are a damn good offense. There's a reason right now that the Colts are sitting at 9-4. But the fact that we could not get them out the field ever, and the fact that they were running for first downs on 3rd and 15, it's a complete joke, dude. It's a complete joke, and it makes our defense look terrible. Like, truly, truly terrible. Josh Jacobs, 13 carries, 49 yards. And then combined, we never even broke the 100-yard mark with all our running backs combined. We were not able to establish the run game. It looked like it was working pretty good right off the bat, but we were forced to get away from it because we could not establish an offense, or we could not establish a defense to where we could stop them and then continue running. It got to the point to where we had to score every single time we had the damn ball out there, which took our running backs out of it. He played a pretty decent game. I was pretty happy to see that out there. Nelly ended up having 5 catches for 100 and a touchdown out there. Darren Waller, the Colts have only let up, like, I think the least, either the least or the second least yards and touchdowns to tight ends out there. But Darren Waller was still able to show up. Foster Moreau got a little bit involved. I was happy as hell to see that. It was only 1 catch, but it was 47 yards and a touchdown. I was like, hell yeah, Waller looks like he's back. Let's go ahead and jump into this thing. We can get into that 2 tight end set and really start exploiting some people out there. And then we never went back to him. Like, you saw him very limited. Brian Edwards was like just a ghost out on the field. You saw him on like back-to-back plays once, never got the ball. I really thought we were setting something up to him. And then as far as Ruggs goes out there, Ruggs ended up having, where was he at? 3 catches for 18 yards. We didn't really take any deep shots to him or anything. I just don't get it, dude. I do not understand it. We needed a big game out of us today. Abram, I thought, played like crap. Joyner, I thought, played pretty decently out there. I understand Abram's pretty banged up out there. That is what it is. I'm probably going to catch some thumbs downs for that, but I really don't care because I'm sick of watching that dude get torched. I'm sick of watching him be out of position out there. I understand what he brings to this defense. I love Jonathan Abram. He brings a whole different level of intensity to the defensive side of the ball, but whenever he's out of place, we end up paying for it like big time, like truly, truly big time. Morrow was pretty hit or miss this game. Mullen ended up busting 1 coverage out there. Nevin Lawson, I just do not get it, dude. What the hell are they seeing that I am not seeing with Nevin Lawson out there on the field, man? It just kind of blows my mind. It truly, truly pisses me off that we keep him in that rotation. I wanted to see Nixon. I wanted to see Isaiah Johnson. Neither one of them really hit the field out there. We were not able to, we did not generate a single sack. We did not generate a single pick. We did not get a single turnover in this game. But yet Carr threw 2 picks, and we ended up having a fumble from Renfro out there where the ball just got slapped out of his hands. Dude, it sucked. Farrell ended up getting a little bit banged up again, so that's going to hurt our defense even more, man. But I'm telling you guys, we just need, something needs to change. We are not out of this yet. I promise you that. The Dolphins losing. We need the Ravens to actually lose tomorrow because I told you guys, do not sleep on the Ravens out there. That team is hungry as hell, and they're still fighting for a spot. And if they make it past the Browns, they're going to leapfrog us even more. As far as the playoff pictures sitting right now, the Chiefs went ahead and clinched the AFC West. That's a given out there. The Steelers ended up clinching their spot. But the Raiders dropped down to the 9 spot right now. And then the Ravens end up playing the Browns. If they end up winning, they're going to end up going to 8-5 out there, which will actually bounce them in front of the Dolphins. So we need the Ravens to end up taking a drop here. We have to have them lose a game. And then we have to win out. We have to beat the Chargers. I'm telling you right now, a lot of you guys want to see changes. A lot of you guys want to see what's going to happen, who we're going to let go. If we end up losing that Chargers game on Thursday night, that's when you're going to see all this stuff start to unfold. There's not a damn thing that's going to change before Thursday night. We have to be able to get a team out on the field. We have to be able to show up that game. We have to win that because we have to be able to beat Miami if we're going to keep our hopes alive. According to the ESPN analysis out there, we still have a 46% chance of making the playoffs out there. But losing this game sucked, dude. Like, truly, truly sucked. Now we have to beat the Dolphins out there. Like, we have to. We have to go out there. We have to beat the Chargers. There's no other way about that. And then we have to finish with a win in Denver and hopefully, like, not complete crap weather conditions out there. So I just don't know, dude. Doc's graphic, dude, this season's not over, man. I know you're hurting right now. We're all hurting right now. And the team's been looking like complete just dog shit, dude, for the past couple weeks right now. And that is what it is. But if you look at it, man, it falls on our defense out there. And there's no quick fix to fixing your freaking defense out there. You're not going to be like, oh, we're going to go out there and sign this dude. Like, even if you went out there and signed, like the Earl Thomas or any of those dudes that people are talking about right now, he's not going to be able to play against the Chargers. That is what it is. You're waiting on a dude. man, it just, I don't know, man. It sucks. I want to jump into your guys' comments. I want to see what you guys are thinking about it. I know everybody's pissed right now, but it is what it is. You cannot count us out, dude. You have to stay behind this team. You have to keep supporting this team right now. There's been a lot of mistakes. There's been a lot of miscues. The team's looking pretty damn rough right now. But I got to keep my faith up, dude. You have to keep hoping these dudes. I watched everybody's press conferences. They looked deflated as hell. It looked like Gruden and Carr both just wanted to come out there and be like, how the hell are we supposed to win if our defense can't show up and do a damn thing out there? And it is what it is, man. I don't know, dude. Ferris, the season's not damn over. You guys done lost your freaking minds out there. According to what's happening for the Raiders to make the playoffs, they need to win out. Baltimore has to lose one game to Buffalo. Dude, that's it. But I'm telling you, we can take that Miami spot. We can get the little charity extra wild card spot out there. But now we have to win out the season. Paul Gunther needs to go. I completely agree, Joseph. And if we lose to the Chargers, then you're going to end up seeing them go. But if not, we're going to end up seeing what's happening with it. 10-6 doesn't guarantee a playoff berth. No, it does not. That is completely true, Frank. But it gives us a way better shot than 8-8 and 9-6 out there. I honestly think we go 1-2 for the next 3 games. It's sad to see us crumble at the end of the season. Barnes, I'm telling you right now, if we end up blowing this thing and we end up just kind of blowing these last few games, Carr's going to end up being gone, like completely gone. There's no doubt in my mind about that, which is going to completely suck. Because I'm telling you right now, you're going to see Carr go to an offense to where they set him up in a spread formation and he just feeds on it, which is going to blow my damn mind. And you're going to end up seeing Gruden stay, which is bad for the Raiders. I'm going to go ahead and openly say that right now. His play calling style and the offensive style that he runs right now is way too conservative for the way the NFL is built and set up right now. It's like you took all the damn pieces that you need to run the offense of a 2020 team out there, and then you stifle it with your freaking play calling out there and being like, ground and pound and then take our deep shots. That doesn't work anymore. That is what it is, man. And then you're going to end up seeing Gunther. Gunther's probably going to be gone either way. His defense at this point right now has just killed us, like completely killed us. So I'm hoping he's gone as soon as possible out there. Bring back Art Shot. I love that, dude. I'm not even going to lie to you. Keith, man, I appreciate you coming out. You did not have to do that. That is not why I do this. Ever notice that our defense has safeties, linebackers, and linemen, and the scrum and the ball carriers run around it in the rushing play? They get picked up on their blocks, dude. They end up getting stuck to their blocks to where they do not break off, and then you end up having dudes like running backs that should not ever have the days that they have come out there and blow it or just explode against us, dude. Dolphins still have the Patriots, Raiders, and Bills their last 3 games. They do, but I'm telling you right now, with the Ravens cheating up that list a little bit and with the way that we're playing, I'm not even counting the Patriots out at this point. Bro, the Raiders got a good squad. I say let's go to the whole fence and redo the whole system. If you redo the whole system and you get rid of a dude like Carr and you bring in another quarterback, you're looking at another 2 to 3 years of a rookie quarterback or a vet quarterback trying to learn Gruden's system. So it's at least 2 seasons of just being slapped in the face and then watching another rebuild. I'm not going to sit here and do that, man. This team is too damn close right now for us to go out there and change around a whole bunch of crap. You know what you do? You fire Gunther. You fire Marinelli. You bring in a true defensive coordinator. A lot of people are like, we need an offensive coordinator. It doesn't matter if we bring in another offensive coordinator. And I hate Olsen. His dude is nothing more than a freaking puppet out there for Gruden. But that's what Gruden wants because he's not giving up his play calling. He's not giving up his offensive style out there. As long as he's on this team, he's calling that offense, and that is what it is. And it's going to hold us back, man. Tom Cable for offensive coordinator. What he's done with our defensive line, I'm really happy with, but I do not want to see him as like a full-time offensive coordinator. That would completely suck. We all know it's true at the end of the day. It's Gruden's 3rd season. No changes being made after the first half. No, 0 halftime adjustments. It's like our style and our defense never changes. Like week to week, like teams plan and play for like different games. Where like, we have to do this against this team out there. And no, not Gunther. Gunther comes out there like, oh, dude, we have to establish our defense. It has to be that, dude. Change that shit up, dude. You bring in Beasley, and Beasley's like, let's scratch Navis, bring in Beasley, we're going to have more of a speed rush. And then you still have 0 pass rush out there. I'll put that on Marinelli, but at the same time, Gunther, you need to fire up some different things out there. You end up blitzing 2 dudes on the same side of the field, leaving a slot receiver wide open. That ends up being a big play, and then we're done. Dude, that's just poor play calling out there, man. What's with Abram and his silly antics? Seriously, it's annoying. Dude, it's wearing me out right now. I'm not even going to lie about that. As long as there is a playoff chance, there won't be any no, that's what I'm saying. Duet, I completely agree with you. As long as we have a shot at still making the playoffs, you're not going to see a damn thing change on either side of the ball out there. They're going to keep trying to pound their mentality down everybody's throat out there. And, dude, it's not working, dude. It's not working. Loyal, what's happening, dude? Carr had its opportunities to hit Waller twice and Aguilar once in the end zone. Fax card will not do better on any other team. That's complete crap out there right now. Carr's being limited in what he has to do out there. And it seemed like at some points out there today, Carr and Gruden were going back and forth because they were not on the same page. And that sucks to see, like completely sucks to see, because that means that those two are no longer communicating. And I'll tell you right now, Carr, this is your pretty much, if you do not make the playoffs, this is your last season with the Raiders. So you might as well go out there and take your shots. Change the calls at the offensive line. Forget what Gruden's calling into your ear and run this thing the way that you know it needs to be ran. The way you run this freaking offense against how we play Kansas City out there. And honestly, he kind of did that today. It's the reason we put up 27 out there against a pretty damn good defense. But it was just our defense blew this damn game for us like it's blowing so many over the past 20 freaking years out there. And it's D-Mag, dude, I am so happy you're in this show. I don't know if you caught it. I gave you a shout out like yesterday, man. I'm glad you're doing all right. It's not the offense, people. It's all on the D. All of it can't be doing. No, we cannot be winning with a high school defense. Mile High Raider, what's up, man? Could be a solid choice if he's available. I want somebody younger, dude. I want somebody that's going to come in here and change things up. Rich, man, I appreciate you, man. You know you don't have to do that. Defense needs game changers. Yes, it does. And we do not have any right now. And a lot of people are like, well, we didn't have our net this game. Think about it, dude. What has Arnett done for us this season? Dude's been banged up 3 different times now. Like 3 different times. And I'm not taking anything away from Arnett. I think he's a damn good corner. I think in the future, moving forward, him and Mullen are going to be solid for us. But he wouldn't have been a huge difference maker in this game out there. He's not going to be stopping them from rushing for 200 freaking yards out there. Arnett is what it is. The only problem you have when you have Arnett on the field is you got a dude like Devin Lawson that's starting for you, and Isaiah Johnson must have still been hurt. We did not see him at all. I would way rather have seen him against Pittman out there. I think that would have been a way better matchup. But as long as your safeties are playing the way that Abram's been playing, Abram and Heath look like the same damn player out there, man. Like the same exact freaking player. And it makes me puke a little bit in my mouth just to say that out loud, but we all saw it out there on the field, man. Gruden looks burned out. Brandon, dude, in that press conference, he truly did, man. Raider J, we got 50 pass rushers and no pressure. We got dude, zero freaking pressure at all. Dude has no self-judgment, none, like zero, dude. Carr let him do his thing, man. Do you really think that Carr is the problem? I think we should extend him 100%. I truly believe that Carr is like one of the only benefits that we have on this freaking team moving forward right now is the continuity that he has with the players around him, because I think our offensive side of the ball is extremely strong right now. Extremely strong. I'm telling you right now, if this Raider team had a top 5 defense or even a top 10, top 15 defense right now, we'd be sitting probably at probably 9-3. Like, I don't think we'd only have 1 or 2 losses out there. And I truly believe that in my heart of hearts out there, dude. Zay, Flight, what's happening, dude? At least Zay got involved, got some balls out there. Fundamentals like tackling, that would be nice. Make a damn hit out there. How to get off a block, 101. How to make a tackle and wrap your arms, 101. How to actually get a pass rush and make a little swim move to get past the defensive lineman. It's like you're going back to the freaking basics out there, and it blows my mind. Blows my mind, dude. Demote Paul Gunther down to custodial position. Dude, Paul Gunther just needs to be out of that damn building 110%. Ardo, what's up, man? This game sucked. We prepared so carefully, and then this. Yeah, and then this. And then we get nothing out there. It is what it is. What's going on? Boy George, what's happening? Press 911 to fire Gunther. Man, Gunther's not going anywhere before Thursday. I promise you. You think Carr should get out? I think we should extend him. I think Carr should stick around for a little bit. If Gruden's going to stay in this system, Carr needs to stay in this system. But you need to completely flip the whole freaking side of the defensive ball, because Malik Collins has been a bust. Corey Littleton, I've talked that dude up. I talked this whole freaking defense up so much because I thought it was going to look so damn good. But Littleton has been a complete bust for us out there. Abram, I will give a pass to because this is his rookie season, and you're going to see rookies make a ton of mistakes out there. That is what it is. Nick Wachowski stepped up in a major way. I think Mullen's still looking pretty damn good out there. Arden Key, who I'm his biggest fan out there, that dude's always one step away from having the big play, but when he doesn't get it, it seems like it's a freaking touchdown out there. And now he's been doing that for 2 seasons, so I'm pretty much off that bandwagon. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys about that. I really like Arden Key. I think he has a strong future in the NFL out there, but I don't know if it's going to be with us or not out there. That could be one of the changes that you see made out there. But then you guys are talking about bringing in more rookies in the draft out there. I want to see us get in some veteran dudes on that damn defensive line who can actually make a difference. We had a few opportunities this offseason to bring somebody in on that defensive line that could have been a big difference maker for us, And we passed on it, dude, and I tried to support it. Like, all right, man, these guys are going to step up. And this guy, Arden Key, said we don't need these superstars out there. And it is what it is, man. Sometimes you have to have those dudes that can go out there and get that freaking pressure on a consistent basis out there to free up your secondaries to where they don't have 5 seconds to where they're guarding a wide receiver who's going to eventually end up breaking wide open out there. It's stuff like that, man, but a lot of that comes down to Gunther and his scheme. That never changes from one game to the next out there. It blows my mind, dude. What do you think about Vic Fangio if he gets fired as our defense coordinator? Fangio, I'm pretty sure, is going to end up getting fired. So that's a real possibility out there. I'm still leaning towards that dude out of Atlanta out there. There's going to be a lot of changes out there, man. The Chargers are going to want it. I'll want to end the Raiders playoff. Yo, dude, Dax, you are 100%. If you think for 1 second the Chargers are not going to come out there and be like, we're the team that ended up your little playoff run out there, they're going to bring they're bringing it 110%. They're coming off a win today, dude. So they're playing to kind of show that they have what it can get out there. Joku, can you pass rush? Because I think the front office is looking, dude, I'm telling you right now, if anybody out there can get a little bit of a pass rush, bring them onto this team. I think Joyner is a bust. I thought Joyner played pretty decent today. I understand where you're coming from saying that he's a bust out there. That is what it is. We saw him struggle over the past couple seasons. But at this point, I'm not putting it on any of our players out there. I'm putting it on the system that they're in. Littleton, I think, is looking like hell right now because he's playing completely out of position from what he should be doing. I still think Joyner should be playing our safety position. I still think Amik Robertson and Isaiah Johnson should be working into that slot position. And in a perfect world, you have Arnett and Mullen on each side. But if you're working in Lawson, rotate in Nixon into that kind of combination out there. And I think this defense would look a hell of a lot different and a hell of a lot better. But it will not change because Gunther has his guys out there. And that is what it is, dude. But dude, it pisses me off, man. I agree. Green needs to go back to ESPN. Dude, let him go, man. I'm not even going to lie. But I'll tell you right now, the main reason we're losing games is because our defense sucks, dude. Oaktown, what's happening? If our defense sucks, then why the hell do you have to lose firing Paul Gunther? No, you really don't have anything to lose, but I'm just saying that if you fire him now before a game Thursday, you're going to have the Raiders trying to not even learn a new system. It's just going to be like a tweak system, but it's still like shuffling a bunch of things into a 3-day little span right there before you're going into a game that you have to win out there. So it is what it is. Should Mayock be in this conversation? Cali Raider, what's going on, dude? I appreciate that. Please don't do that. But no, Mayock should not be in this. I really think Mayock has done a hell of a job for this team. I think Mayock is the reason that you're seeing us sitting at 7-6 right now instead of sitting at 6-7 or lower than that. I really think Mayock has been a true wonder for this team. I do not want to see his ass go anywhere, like at all. We need to keep Kwiatkowski, Morrow, Hurst, Farrell, Crosby, Mullen, Abram, Arnett, and Johnson and cut the rest of our defense. Dude, if we did that, I honestly wouldn't be too pissed about it. I really think if we change defensive coordinators, I'd want to keep Littleton on, especially if we're going to change it to a different system out there. Because if we got into a 3-4, built that through the offseason, brought in the free agents that we needed, that's the defense that you need right now to play against these 2020 offenses, man. That 4-man rush out there, unless you have the best 4 freaks going across that front line, that shit's not going to work anymore. And that is what it is. Gruden is a terrible play caller. Gruden's play calling has been pathetic. Like, just straight pathetic out there. This game was brutal. Dude, this game was truly brutal out there. Daryl, what's happening, man? I'm glad you can make it out. The offensive line sucked the past 3 games. Vincent, I appreciate you subbing, dude. That's what I do appreciate. It keeps me growing out there. Mark Davis needs to speak the hell up. Mark Davis is still sitting in his freaking bunker out there not saying a damn thing. Send Gruden back to television. Stumbling, dude. I appreciate you, man. Stop that, dude. A Ken Norton repeat. John Gruden and Paul Gunther are golfing buddies. Dude, get rid of them. I don't care if they're buddies. And I've talked about that before. How Gruden has that friend mentality out there. You need to cut it loose, dude. And if you can't, your ass, dude, you need to go back to the booth and start calling these games. Marinelli is the root of the D's problems. Costas, that's hard to argue because if we had a pass rush, everything else on that defense would be looking a hell of a lot better out there. Like a hell of a lot better. THC, what's happening, dude? Abram is a bum. Abram's play calling right now, or Abram's pass coverage right now has been atrocious, like truly atrocious. If you look at it throughout the season, he's had a couple plays where he's busted up like, oh dude, he got a pick off a tip ball that ended up landing in his freaking lap out there. All the other times I've seen him in coverage, he's a step or two behind, or he's like on that border of getting a penalty out there, or he's dropping his shoulder and getting a freaking flag out there, man. That kid needs to clean up his act. I don't want him to change his play style, but he needs to figure out what's going on, and he needs to be following the plays that are happening. I was freaking so mad watching this game. I couldn't believe how bad we played today. Dude, no. we got the lead for a second, and then what? 2 plays. 2 freaking plays. And then Phillip Rivers made 2 passes, and then they had the lead again. Right then, that was the exact moment that I knew we did not stand a shot in this game because Phillip Rivers knew that he had complete control of our defense. At one point, Phillip Rivers ran to our sideline and started talking shit because he knew that there was no doubt in his mind that they were walking away with this game, man. That's the kind of stuff where you know you have a serious problem out there on the field. Gruden knows a lot, but he doesn't use it? No, dude. And I'll tell you right now, I was watching that Dolphins game. Lynn Bowden Jr. has become an intricate part of that offensive side of the ball. Dude's throwing passes for him. The dude's making runs for him. That sucks to see. That's somebody that we cut off our team through camp that has been on to another team. And granted, he's a gadget player, but he's still a gadget player that's making plays right now after he got comfortable in the offense that he's finally working in. It's stuff like that that really has me questioning a lot of the things that are happening out there right now. We need to bring in a great middle linebacker. I think Wachowski can end up being that dude for us. We need to surround him with the right linebackers. And I really think Morrow and Littleton would look a hell of a lot better if they were doing what they're supposed to be doing right now. Hit that thumbs up if you want Gunther God. Dude, I'd click it if I could. Get Woods out of here. He's a troll. Whenever I see somebody trolling, I just get past the dude. Why don't we trade for Kerrigan? We had a shot at it earlier. We didn't do it, dude. We never even had a second thought about it. Harris doesn't suck. Harris is a toss-up for me, dude. Him and Heath are pretty much the same player to me. And honestly, if you look at it, I want a brand new safety out there. If Abrams going to be that dude that blitzes for us and plays all over the field, so be it. I completely support that. I'm happy as hell about that. I think that's what Abrams' job needs to be. But if you do not have a safety that can drop in a single high coverage out there and kind of float between both sides, if you're leaving that to a dude like Harris or a dude like Heath or honestly even a dude like Joyner, you're going to end up continuing to get torched in that back end. If you want to bring in a safety that's like a true coverage safety out there, that's the kind of player that we need playing next to Abram back there. And then if you can get any kind of freaking pass rush out there, it's going to help everybody out, man, and we just don't have it. We need Cooper back. You've done lost your mind, dude. And that dude, I hate that dude. I would never want to see him back in the silver and black. I would take Mack back, but I would never take Cooper back in a heartbeat. This is why Abram is last in the PFF. He's a bust. He's a bust in coverage. That I agree with. I agree. Gruden's new name is sucking. Lynn Bowden was balling. Man, Lynn Bowden, they put him in the right position out there. He's looking damn good. Julian, what's happening, dude? Raiders defense looked like the Matic computer versus Son Joku on off. Preach it, son. Man, I'm sick of it, dude. It is what it is. But I'm sick of people being out there and like, this falls on Gruden. And part of it does fall on Gruden. I agree with you. But the majority of this does not fall on Carr. It does not fall on our offense. It falls on Gunther and our shit-ass defense that cannot stop a team on 3rd and 15 to get off the field. And it's not even like 3rd and 15 and they're running a double move. It's 3rd and 15. They're running a freaking draw up the middle and getting 15 yards because nobody can peel off a freaking block out there. And the one dude that does peel off his block ends up dropping his shoulder, not wrapping his arms. The dude does a little spin and he's gone for the next 15 yards. That's not how you win games out there, man. It blows my fucking mind, man. No, Harris needs to go. Heath needs to go. We need to bring in new safeties out there. I really think Amik, with a little bit of time, might progress up into taking over that nickel spot for us. But until we can get a full season under him and a full preseason where they can actually do the things they need to do, it's all going to look the same, dude. Draft a ball hawk safety. Yes, that is exactly what we need. Earl Thomas. At this point, for as much as I hate Earl Thomas and the other dudes that everybody keeps talking about, because I don't understand what they bring to your locker room and everything like that, and that's the reason those dudes are still sitting on the free agency market right now. At some point, suck it up, dude. Bring it in. Maybe they may help you on a little playoff run. Even if they get in there and just completely screw the pooch. At this point, what the hell do you have to lose, man? Our defensive side of the ball is completely jacked out of their freaking minds right there. Gunther just got fired. Dude, my phone would be blowing up. Until I see that, dude, I'm not going to qualify that. Damn, Derek Carr threw for over 300 yards and 3 TD passes. What else do you expect out of him? I don't expect anything else. I expect our defense to get off the field. To get off the field and then give Carr more opportunities to where, okay, you got the ball, we scored. Okay, we got the lead. Let's go ahead and get a 3 and out. Let's go ahead and get a 6 and out. Something in that situation. No, we're going to give up another touchdown. Now we're going to force Carr to get us back in the lead again. But then he didn't. So now we're just going to let them score. At what point are you just like, dude, what the hell? This doesn't fall on our offense. This is completely 115,000% on our defense that cannot stop a single damn play that's coming at them. Dude, 7 drives, 8 scoring drive, or 8 drives, 7 scoring drives. That is what it is, dude. It's our defense. They blow. It's accept it, dude. That's what has to change. I swear Gunther just got fired. Look at Twitter. Give me 1 second, dude, because I'm telling you right now, I'll be happy as hell if this ended up going off out there. The Raiders have relieved Paul Gunther of his duties as defensive coordinator. Defensive line coach Rod Marinelli will serve as the interim defensive coordinator for the remainder of the 2020 season. That was tweeted 2 minutes ago by the Las Vegas Raiders out there. So Paul Gunther is officially gone. And what do we get? We get Marinelli and all his freaking brilliance on the defensive line running our defense. I swear to God, I love the fact that Gunther's gone. It is what it is. Sean, I know you're going to end up catching this. You might be out there right now. Gunther's defensive scheme clearly does not work. The players that he's running out there, they're out of position and they look completely freaking lost out there. So thank God, Gunther's gone. Thumbs up to everybody out there. I'm glad I was live while that happened just so I could be the one to kind of break that news to you. But I'm still pissed that it's going to be Marinelli that's kind of taking this thing over. Marinelli has proved absolutely nothing to me out there. Like nothing. But hopefully with control of this defense, his defenses in Dallas look pretty good, man. You got 3 days. 3 days to get these dudes in the right position and get them out on the field. But at least we don't have to worry about Gunther anymore. No more AB vet blitzes. No more bringing Abram and just sending them straight into the offensive line and just watching them get swallowed up and leaving everybody else in single coverage out there. Marinelli, fix this shit. I will give you an opportunity. I will straight up give you an opportunity where I will back you 110%. Change the way this defense looks, and I swear to God this team will make it to the playoffs and go on a run out there. But if you come out there and you run this same BS style of Gunther defense, we're going to end up continuing to get smoked, and by the end of it, I hope your ass will be fired too. But man, as of right now, do it. Bring your defense. Thank you. Will, no, Gunther's gone, dude. The Raiders just announced it on their Twitter page out there. I will take it 110%. Maybe Marinelli will rearrange the defense and show some promise. Stick Joyner's ass at safety, dude. Give some of these younger dudes a shot. Stick Isaiah Johnson at that nickel spot. Move Joyner to safety. Get our net back. If not, put Nixon and Lawson on a rotation. Keep Mullen out there. This defense will be looking a hell of a lot better. See what McMillan can do for you. Put Littleton back in coverage instead of trying to have him play against the run, which he completely sucks at. That is what it is, man. 418 yards just on the ground. The past 2 games, that's it, dude. Just in the ground game, Alex, man. I'm glad you can make it out to the show. Past 2 games, you just can't have that. You just can't. No, you can't, dude. Especially if you're giving it up to a rookie damn running back out there. Gunther deserved to lose his job out there, and it sucks. I hate when anybody loses their job out there. I pull for everybody. I truly do, especially when they're part of the Raiders team out there. But, dude, when you've given up what you've given up this season, and you have our defense that's full of some honestly pretty damn good players, and you're making them look like complete trash week in and week out, that's on you. That you need to move on. You need to move on. 3 games to prove himself. He's got 1 game to prove himself, because if we lose this next game, it won't matter what the hell he's going to do out there. Savage, what's up there? A lot of people are happy about that, man. I promise you. Gunther is officially gone off this team, Raider Nation. That is a straight fact. Marinelli is taking over as the interim defensive coordinator for the remainder of the season out there. You will not see another coach brought onto this for the remainder of the season. Hopefully Marinelli is sitting there already in talks with these guys of what's going to change and what's going to happen moving forward. Joku's so happy Gunther is gone. New life in the locker room. Man, I'll tell you right now, it's going to be a breath of fresh air coming out of that defense. Okay, breath of fresh air coming out of that defense. I cannot wait to see it, man. Gunther fired Brian. Yes, sir, dude. He is gone. Mid-season, I got fired. Say, you deserved it, Paul. You deserved it. Who's coming with me? There ain't a damn soul coming with you out there. We need Aaron Donald. It's not going to happen, dude. Come on, D, step up now. Let me ask you guys this, because there's a decent amount of people in here right now. Do you truly think Marinelli taking over this defense is going to look different against this Chargers team, or do you think we're going to end up running kind of like a stock defense that's kind of a mirror image of Gunther's out there? I do not want to see that, dude. I want to see a fresh look. I want to see people in new positions out there. If they're not in new positions out there, it's going to kill us, man. If we run that same we've been doing, nothing's going to change. But if Marinelli can get in there, generate some pressure, start bringing in these linebackers, maybe Marinelli was limited to that defensive line, and he couldn't get Gunther to help him as far as like bringing some linebackers and bringing some different looks because Gunther wanted to drop everybody. Dude, let Marinelli bring his get to the quarterback and stop the run as you go mentality out there for this entire defense and see if we can take this damn thing up a notch, get out of the final 3 team or the last 3 teams in the league as far as sacks go, start generating some pressure and start hitting some freaking people, dude. Put Nassib back in that fucking rotation. Put him back in that rotation. Put him in there with Beasley. You want to sit somebody? Sit Key. Keep those dudes in there. You're paying Nassib for a reason. Granted, he sucked at practice the past few weeks. That is what it is. I do not care. Go ahead and let him come in there and start working next to Beasley. Keep Klee in there. Hopefully Klee's not banged up too bad. Marinelli, work your freaking magic. Do something. Please, for the love of God, do something. This is long over. This is so long overdue, man. We need to chase Young. We do. We truly do. I still cannot believe we'll let Marinelli. Let's see if Marinelli can do this. Let's see. That's all we have to do. We have to rest on that right now. Marinelli will tweak the defense in place and allow Littleton to make plays. I'm telling you, dude, if he can free up Littleton and let Littleton do what he needs to do, that combined with moving Joyner over would make such a big difference in this defense. People would be so freaking excited about it, man. Trade for a defensive tackle. Trade deadline's over, dude. There ain't nothing we could do about that. Adrian, dude, hell yeah, he is. He's gone, man. Reported that a few minutes ago. Breaking news. Yeah, Courtney, man, I've already saw it, read it out there. Gunther fired, a Christmas miracle. It is, dude. Arlen, it's a Christmas dream. My whole little Christmas display in the beginning all makes sense now because we got our Christmas wish out there. Finally have a defensive coordinator that can come in there and hopefully start making some freaking plays. And hopefully Gruden gets out of his ear and gives Marinelli just a chance to take over. Because you know damn well Gruden's head is pretty much jammed up Marinelli's ass. That's the reason he ended up getting this job. And now it's kind of played out to where he's taken over the defensive coordinator spot, which we all know from the beginning was pretty much Gruden's plan out there. Let's see if he can do it, man. Let's see if he can do it. How's Morrow doing? He's 50-50 out there, dude. Some plays he looks great. Other plays he looks like a complete bust. But I really think that he's progressing well. I really like that kid. I really think he's going to keep growing with us out there. Justin Simmons is a must sign. Dude, if they don't re-sign Justin Simmons, we have a shot at him. If we don't pick that up, I'll lose my freaking mind, dude. Yes, Dave, he is gone, dude. Daryl, we're all happy as hell about that, man. Will, what's happening? Go watch dude, I watch all Sanji's videos. There's a few Raider YouTubers that I really keep up with out there. Sanji's at the top of that damn list, I promise you. Oh, Vernon, dude, I already reported that, man. Reported a few minutes ago. PG's gone. Marinelli's taking over, dude. I want to hear what you guys are feeling about it. I just saw Gunther at the unemployment. Oh, what's happening, dude? Somebody's going to end up picking up Gunther. It won't be until through the offseason out there. I don't think he'll land another defensive coordinator job out there, but somebody's going to pick him up, and I'm curious to see what he does with them, man. Joku with the breaking news to save Christmas. Best the Raiders. Koji, man, I appreciate you, man. All I want for Christmas is a playoff berth. You got a way better shot at it right now than you did before. I'm telling you right now. Gunther being off this team and this defense being shuffled around could be the best damn thing that's happened to us going right before this little playoff burst. And I never in a million years thought I would say that, because a coaching change, especially when you're in the situation that we're in right now, is usually like a dagger in the back and you're kind of writing everything off. But with the way our defense has been playing, fuck it, dude. Change it. Change it around and see what happens out there, man. Too late. We should have fired him 3 games ago. We should have fired him last offseason, dude. It is what it is. I won't miss Gunther. I'll wait to see what Marinelli does. Dude, that's what we have to wait and see. How it'll affect us and what the hell he does with it. Hopefully Joe Bosa, and he won't go to free agency, dude. There's no chance. Whoever takes the defense line can get out their blocks. God, if they don't get out their blocks, we're screwed. Nothing's going to change, Keith. Not a damn thing. Why couldn't we just have done this after the Bucs game? Dude, we could all talk about what it should have happened. Let's just be happy that that shit did happen, man. I'll tell you, man, I was so pissed about this loss, and now I got a big smile on my face because I'm not going to have to sit here and try to defend Gunther and his defense anymore. And I'm so happy about that. Like, I'm not even going to lie to you guys. On the new DBZ Heroes, Holy becomes it. Oh, dude, I need to check that out. I have not seen that yet. You damn spoiling me out there, Will. I'm glad, man. Now we can use all of our players. Thank you. Marinelli sucks too. Tycho, that's pretty much what I said when I first read the news out there, that I wasn't too happy that it's Marinelli, but Marinelli will change things. Marinelli will try to put his own look on this defense. And as long as it looks different than Gunther's, I don't care even if it sucks. If it looks different, at least then we know it sucked one way, we know it sucked another way. But Marinelli could come in there, change this thing around, and it'll look good for us. DJ Kid, what's happening? Joe Q, you glad? Yeah, dude, I am. I was really high on Paul Gunther for 2 years. I backed that dude up. I talked about how good his defense could be if you had the right pieces. We brought in, I constantly said, like through the whole damn offseason, all through this season, I was like, dude, if you give Paul Gunther his 2 linebackers out there, his defense will look insanely good. And what did we do? We signed Kwiatkowski, we signed Littleton, and then our defense still looked like complete trash. As soon as I saw that, I was done with him, dude. And I'm glad he's gone, dude. Let's see what happens.
Gunther should have got fired, and the Jets, they should have made his ass walk home after that one. Players wanted him fired. I guarantee you they did, man.
Even Littleton throughout the season has been pretty vocal. Like, I go out there and do what the coach tells me to do. When you have a player going out there and saying that, and I'll tell you right now, Gruden said that, or Carr said that same shit during his press conference tonight. He's like, I do what the coaches tell me to do. That is a sign that your team is turning on your coaching staff. And hopefully that was the sign, like Carr was trying to hint, like, all right, everybody's saying it now. We need to change this defense, so let's go ahead and get Gunther's ass out of here, put Marinelli in charge, see if he tweaks it. But for Carr to be saying that too, man, it puts a lot of question marks up in the air for everybody, dude. Can't be as bad as game as Gunther's defense. No, dude. Let's flip it, dude. Let's flip this thing. Bring back Lane. Dude, you need a bounce. Lane Kiffin sucked. Finally, Gunther's oppression is gone from the defense. Finally, dude. Finally. Back to the Buggles. Gunther, yeah, dude, let him go. Let him go wherever else he needs to go. Just don't bring him back here. All I wanted for Christmas is Gunther fired. Jay, you got your wish, dude. Watch Rex Ryan will get the job. Dude, if Rex Ryan gets the job, I will take it. At least Rex Ryan, he might be a little bit out of date from everything that I've been saying out there, bringing in somebody that knows these new schemes. He's at least going to dial up some pressure. He's going to have these dudes at least fired up for a game like Buckner had these dudes fired up for a game. I'll take it, dude. The Wicked Witch is dead. What's up, dude? It's a good day, man. I know today sucked for everybody, but watching Gunther take that X, dude, it gives me a lot of hope out there, man. Lynn Bowden, dude, watch Lynn Bowden, especially going into that next game. We can finally get back. We can finally get a pick six. If we can finally get some kind of turnover out there, you start getting pressure, you get turnovers. Pressure equals turnovers. It is what it is in the NFL out there. And finally, we can start doing it. Joku, I was kind of surprised you didn't pop a champagne. Trust me, dude, I'll be celebrating that. Just won't do it on camera out there. We need a linebacker like Devin White. Dude, I love Devin White. I truly do. I'm not sold on Marinelli at all, dude. I'm not sold on him at all, but I want to see what he can do compared to Gunther. Because if he changes it up, I'll be happy as hell, man. Rex Ryan had fire in his belt. Yes, he did, dude. Jacob, what's going on, man? I'm glad you could make it out. Paul Gunther got fired. Gone. Finally. Bring back, dude. AV, man, come on now. I read it once. Don't make me read that shit a bunch of times. I'm out here trying to get everybody. If Rex Ryan joins, then wouldn't the coaching staff be a bunch of failed Raider head coaches? Damn, Stumbling, you always bring it real out there. This was the best loss ever. Artie, man, I'm telling you, man. Best loss ever just because we finally got our dreamless ass being gone, dude. Like, being gone. Got to beat the Chargers Thursday night. Huge game. Dex, I'm telling you right now, if we lose that game to the Chargers, our season is over. And then it will be too late that we ended up firing Gunther. But if Marinelli can dial up just a different look, because I'll tell you right now, that's one advantage we're going to have, is the Chargers are going to have no idea what our defense is going to be looking like out there. Might be missing a few pieces out there, but I don't care, man. You get these guys in different positions. We have the talent out there to make it through. Dark, what's going on? This team sucks. Dark, man, we just fired Paul Gunther. Our defense sucks. Maybe Marinelli will make it look better. Because I'll tell you right now, if we had a decent defense, we'd be winning these games. But since our defense is complete trash, then we're losing these games because Carr's playing pretty good, man. Our offense is pretty much moving the ball. We're putting up points out there, but then the other team scores every single time they have the ball. Like, if you let a team score every single time they have the ball, you're not going to win that game. There's no chance in hell. There's no team in the NFL that will win that game. I don't even care. I don't care who it is. We should put Marcus Mariota in for one game. Not until these. If you guys want to see what Mariota looks like, and I understand a lot of you dudes out there, like, we got Marcus, we want to see what he does. Wait until our playoff chances are completely done before you pull some stupid shit like that. Because I'll tell you right now, you stick Mariota into a game, I don't care what else is happening, we're going to lose that game. Like, it is what it is, man. Isn't Zimmer head coach in Minnesota? As far as I know, yes. Gunther is gone. You're damn straight he's gone, dude. Hope Marinelli can get us into the playoffs. I just hope he shuffles it around. I just hope he makes it look different. There's no way we can even survive in the playoffs if we do even make it. Barnes, as of right now, if our defense changes at all, I'll give us a shot at it, dude. I will give us a shot at it out there, man. Marinelli could bring Buckner back. That's honestly, Costas, that's a real possibility out there. This whole staff from 1997 needs to start over next year, including helping Gruden at, oh, dude. I would love to see it, but I just thought that you won't see, dude. Tom Brady could not have won this Colts game. No, dude. No, he could not have. Patrick Mahomes could not have won this Colts game. Murray could not have won that. Dude, this game does not come down on our offense at all. It's our freaking defense. They suck.
I don't blame Carr. The defense is atrocious, and there's nothing that will fix it for the rest of the season. Dark, that's it. Fire Gunther. And what did we do? We just fired Gunther. Bring in Marinelli. Let him change around where these people are playing. Let him change up the scheme a little bit. We'll be looking a hell of a lot better out there, man. I promise you we will. And if it still sucks, then you know it's just our defense that sucks. It's not our players. It just sucks out there. But if you have two different defensive coordinators running their schemes with the players that we have on this field, and one look like complete crap and the other one actually gives us a top 15 defense for the time that he has control, believe it, dude. Believe we will make a run in the playoffs out there. Get Jim Harbaugh, dude. We need a new offensive coordinator to help slap Gruden. Gruden will never give up those responsibilities, ever, dude. Marinelli is the interim DC. Yes, until the end of the season, Marinelli will be filling that goal. Let's see if Marinelli can go out there and just change it up, dude. Let's see what he can do. Marinelli also went out there and had a season where he was 0 for 16. So, I mean, it is what it is, dude. What scheme does he run? He's still a 4-3 out there, but I don't know. At least it'll be a different 4-3 because he has a completely different system. Like, Gunther was a 4-3 A and B gap blitz, like press, like deep zone, like weak zone kind of coverage out there. Marinelli's going to bring a hell of a lot more pressure out there. Marinelli's going to play a lot more press out there. We're going to see us jumping into a lot more man out there. Then instead of running those little weak ass safeties that we've been running, dude, it kills me, man. In the offseason, we need to bring in a young coordinators. I'd take that, dude. Wade Phillips, please come help us. Dude, let Marinelli give him a shot, dude. Let's see what happens. You are right there, Sanjoku. It's on the defense, dude. 110%, dude. Michael, what's happening? We don't have the pieces to run a 3-4 right now. We just do not. Like, it is what it is. We'd have to fix that throughout the offseason. I don't think any QB in the league can consistently win with the way. No, dude. There's no chance that any quarterback in the league, you stick them with a bottom tier, like bottom 10 defense, and you expect them to go out there and win every damn game. It's not going to happen. I don't care who it is, dude. Wasn't he the head coach when he was 0-16? He was the head coach when he was 0-16, but he still was 0-16, dude. That hurts out there. All right, man. I know there's a ton of people in here, dude, but I got to wake up early tomorrow morning. I am happy as hell right now that Gunther is gone. I am not even going to lie to you guys about that. This is huge, huge news. And I'm not sold on Marinelli. I'm not sitting there and saying that I am. But I want to see things look different, dude. We have to see things look different out there. It would make me so damn happy just to see this defense shuffled around to where it's just looking different. I don't even care if it still sucks as long as it's just different out there. But I don't know, man. Do not lose hope. We got to make it through the Chargers on Thursday. If we beat the Chargers, we beat Miami, and then we finish off the season in Denver out there, and we're able to squeak that game. We're 10-6. We've all been talking about 10-6. It does not guarantee us a playoff spot out there, but it guarantees us a damn good shot at one. And if this defense can turn the tide out there, we'll be looking hella good moving into that playoff spot out there. So until next time, guys, I'm Sanjoku. Thank you all so much, man. You know I love you guys out there. If you could please click that like button on your way out, it really does help me out and keeps me growing out there. But until next time, man, I'm Sanjoku. We will see you guys.